Queensland Masters Athletics has approached our firm, Master Consultants, with 3 specific goals: to increase participation of current members, drive membership in the 30 to 50-year-old age bracket, and promote the national championships in 2020. To achieve these goals, QMA must first understand the current industry landscape to leverage new market opportunities. Sports consumption in Australia has changed drastically over the past 5 years due to shifting attitudes, lifestyles, and preferences. Consumers are turning away from traditional organised sports to alternatives that offer greater flexibility in their increasingly busy lives. On top of that, the industry has also witnessed a shift away from purely utilitarian to hedonistic consumption, with an emphasis on social value and community. In an industry analysis conducted by IBISWorld, it was found that greater social activity in a sports club typically leads to increased loyalty, participation, and revenue. To achieve their overarching goals, we recommend that QMA implement a holistic strategy that seeks to realign the business with its mission statement of fun, fitness, and friendship. While QMA certainly fulfills its promise of fitness, the fun and friendship aspects are currently less prominent. Given the growing necessity for sports clubs to provide social and community value, making this shift will not only increase QMA's appeal to core market segments and provide extra value, it's also likely to increase brand loyalty and provide competitive advantage. Master Consultants has defined QMA's main target market. The primary market are the community seekers, those aged 50 plus. Let's take Grandma Susan as an example. Susan is 66, retired from full-time work, and has a large family including 5 grandkids. She doesn't have strong tech skills, but is still a regular user of Facebook and email, primarily as a way of checking on family and friends. While physical health is a priority, Susan is looking for a club that provides community and social value. The secondary target market are the time poor, those aged 30 to 49. Family man Ethan is 38 years old, works full-time, and has 3 young children. Ethan is looking for fitness alternatives that offer greater flexibility, require less commitment, and provide social value. To implement our proposed strategy, we have established 3 key objectives to drive QMA's future success and achieve their overarching goals. Following primary research in the Brisbane metro area, over 60% of respondents were unaware of the QMA brand. To tackle this issue proactively, our first objective is to increase brand awareness by 15%. Given its general popularity across age groups, Master Consultants recommends that QMA implement a Facebook strategy to reach a broader segment of potential new members and grow brand awareness. With 1,000 Facebook followers, QMA has a significant untapped potential to build brand awareness through Facebook and deliver targeted messages to both family man Ethan and Grandma Susan. The first step in this strategy is to build an engaged online community that interacts with the QMA page and shares QMA content within their own network. To do this, QMA must regularly update their Facebook, share engaging and relevant content, and feature messages that reinforce their positioning of fun, fitness, and friendship. While the 2 market segments vary in their social media habits, primary research indicates that family man Ethan and Grandma Susan share significant overlap in the type of social media content they would be interested to see from QMA. Event information, member spotlights, video content, and fitness tips were of particular interest. Member spotlight posts should feature members from different age groups and levels of ability to strategically reinforce that QMA is a club for everyone. Although we live in a digital age, print media is still a valuable conduit to generate brand awareness. Master Consultants recommends that QMA implement a print media campaign in strategically located areas around their training facilities. For the Grandma Susan segment, we recommend connecting with Quest Community News, who publishes a number of local newspapers in the Brisbane area and has a readership of 381,000 Brisbane baby boomers each month. QMA could seek to gain free PR coverage in Quest's monthly events calendar, or alternately purchase a small advertising space. In line with Grandma Susan's values, messaging should emphasise QMA's community value and opportunities for all levels of ability. For the Family Man Ethan segment, we recommend that QMA implement a school newsletter advertising campaign. Using a service like Ost News Advertising, QMA can generate direct and repeated exposure to the parents of primary school-aged children in relevant areas around Queensland at an extremely affordable price. Messaging should emphasise the flexible training options available and QMA's social value. To generate brand awareness in both market segments, we recommend QMA implements a localised brand ambassadorship program. Brand ambassador selection is extremely important as consumers will ultimately perceive the ambassador as a physical extension of the QMA brand. Master Consultants recommends that QMA should engage a group of popular radio presenters that can resonate with the target audience and advocate for QMA. By choosing everyday people rather than elite athletes to represent the brand, QMA is able to reinforce that all levels of fitness and ability are welcome. Based off recent attendance numbers, the second objective is to increase member engagement and participation by 50%. To increase participation of the Family Man Ethan segment, it's imperative that QMA offer flexible alternatives for members that have work or can't make regular commitments. In an ideal world, we'd recommend that QMA should add new training sessions at 6 a.m. and 6:30 p.m. to cater for working members and ultimately increase member participation. However, we realise this recommendation may be limited by resources, venue, and volunteer availability. Given QMA's current resources, a more actionable recommendation is to organise a monthly QMA parkrun team with an open invitation to all current members to join for a social weekend run. This recommendation would provide a flexible and low-commitment alternative to stay involved with QMA without draining QMA's limited resources. This would also provide members with an opportunity to build relationships, foster a greater sense of club belonging, and ultimately increase the likelihood of future participation. By creating an environment that fosters community spirit and provides social value, QMA has an opportunity to increase member participation, particularly in the Grandma Susan segment. Master Consulting therefore recommends that QMA host a casual social event each month. These social events can be simple and inexpensive, such as barbecues, cafe meetups, or Olympics watching parties. The idea is to provide members with new and exciting opportunities to get involved, create relationships, and build a sense of club belonging. By augmenting their core service in this way, QMA will differentiate their club from competitors, appeal to Grandma Susan's unmet needs, and ultimately foster a loyal brand community that are more likely to participate, spectate, and volunteer at future events. Finally, with our third objective, the goal is to increase QMA's membership numbers by 15%. National Sport research found that 46% of Australian consumers used the internet as their first point of reference if they were looking to join a sports club. As an essential touchpoint to connect with non-members, QMA must optimise its website to improve online conversion rates. Master Consultants recommends that QMA redevelops, rebrands, and simplifies their website to create a clear path to purchase for customers that more appropriately caters to their mature audience. With 31% of Australian primary school children participating in organised athletics, track and field, Master Consultants believes that the most effective way to drive membership of the Family Man Ethan segment is to reach them through their kids. Given that QMA can't organise insurance for children, we recommend that QMA leverages its existing partnership with Little Athletics to co-host a Family Olympics event. This event would be an after-school or weekend activity, ideally held once a term, where children, parents, and even grandparents can compete together in social athletics, track and field activities. This event is designed to provide further social value to QMA's current members, introduce QMA to new audiences, and ultimately drive membership in the 30 to 50-year-old segment. Primary research confirms the popularity of this idea amongst parents of primary school-aged children. The total campaign expenditure is $8,320. To implement these objectives efficiently, a Gantt chart has been prepared. By implementing our tactics, QMA has the opportunity to increase brand awareness, stimulate member participation, and ultimately increase memberships. By achieving these short-term objectives, we predict this will have the subsequent long-term effect of promoting QMA and encouraging participation at the National Championships in 2020.